Hi Theresa, look, just giving you a little video to remind you about some of the things we were talking about today. Okay, so first of all, we were thinking about different tasks that we're having trouble with. So one of the things that I said, perhaps if you want to work on your flexion, your elevation in your arm, you want the movements to be pain-free, but if you combine them with other movements of the body, it tends to make it more comfortable for the arm, takes the load off the arm. So if you're sitting on a chair, if you're holding on to maybe your scarf, have it taut between your fists, okay, and then you sit to stand and lift the arms up. Bring the arms, if you keep the arms tucked in rather than too far away from your body, then that might help. So standing up, pulling down, pushing up, pulling down kind of movement. All right. If it helps to obviously have that band in between the hand, then do. You can buy TheraBand on Amazon, and I'll try and put that, let you know about that. THERABAND, TheraBand. And you want something very light, like a green or a red to start with. Nothing that's going to be painful for you. Okay, so the next thing we were talking about was being able to put your apron on. So you want to encourage the arm maybe just to swing first of all, to traction the arm away from the joint and allow maybe some of the fluid that is accumulated in the joint to disperse. So there's no effort involved in the pendulum swing, it's just literally the weight of the arm dropping down and then encouraging a little movement forward and backwards, maybe a little bit round and round. Just helps to improve the circulation of the synovial fluid around, and then the other way. And then you can use that little pendulum to encourage a little bit of rotation. You want to get a little bit of movement. So if you think about the right shoulder blade moving back towards your spine, to that kind of retraction movement, shoulder blade moving back, and then you move the hand to the hip. So you're bringing that shoulder blade back, you get a little twist in the thoracic spine, turning your head round at the same time. Hold it there, and then come back and down. Then you can do a few pendulum swings again. You can bring your arm all right back to straight position. That gives you a nice stretch in the biceps. Okay, then a little bit of swing again, and then have another go. See if you can retract the shoulder blade back. See if you can get the hand to come onto the hip, turning the head round. Okay. So then from there, if you're doing your apron, you can just tie your apron up around there. That might be a little bit easier. Back to centre and down. Okay, so as far as doing your hair is concerned, this is my most tricky one. It might be that the sit to stand is a helpful movement to enable an improved elevation through the arm. It might be that you might have to modify, having a foot up to give you a bit of extension in the body, which then enables you can just use the other arm just to lift the arm up. So just stand back a bit. Okay, so you just use the other arm to lift your hand up so you make sure you're steady. Okay, and then you can get your hand to your head and then see if you can lean back a little bit to give you a bit more elevation, using your foot to stabilise you. Do your hair and then use the hand obviously to guide it back down again so that it doesn't take too much effort through the shoulder. All right, and then again, just have that strap, tie the arm with your scarf around your body, do a little tie to the left, keeping it against you, maybe a little sling under the arm for bedtime, just to see if that just gives you improved sleep. All right, and think about something chemical overnight to reduce any inflammation. And I'll catch up with you next Saturday. All right.